Paladin Topaz here with Sea of Thieves Central, and today we are diving into yet another Sea of Thieves Top 10 Wishlist video. This one is from the community, so I got a bunch of awesome guests, Abstractacas, LoyalPhoenix, Falcon, and RareReplayed to come on here and make some wishes. I pretty much messaged everybody in the Rare community, and these guys got back to me, so thank you so much to them for doing that. Really appreciate it. This is a great video. It also features some of your guys' comments from the last Top 10 Wishlist video, and they were just awesome, so I'm really happy. This is a community one from you all, not me. And yeah, these are in no particular order, but I'm so happy with how this turned out. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm sorry that this took so long, but things have just been really busy lately, but don't worry about that. It's here now. So yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Hey everyone, Falcon here. So Paladin asked me to do a small cameo in a Sea of Thieves wishlist feature, and here I am. One of my biggest wishes for Sea of Thieves is that it has that rare humor in it. When you play a game developed by Rare, at some point you smile because of some witty writing or laughed at a funny scene being played out. It's easy to find humor in games like Banjo, Conquer, and Grab by the Ghoulies, but there's even plenty of fun writing and comical moments in the dark and gritty Perfect Dark. I really think this wish will be fulfilled, so I'm not too worried, but it's definitely something I'm hoping to see in this seafaring adventure.
Yes, hopefully all of these things will come true. I'd also like to see trade runs. For example, if a player decides to not become a pirate and become a good guy, they can run trade runs to other parts of the world for money, and that would give us, as pirates, other trade ships to look out for so we can pillage them. It would make it challenging for traders to cross the seas in hopes of cashing in their goods, bracket, rather it be rice, wheat, gold, wood, etc., unbracket, and give us something as pirates to hunt for in the seas. I'd also love to see that. Now this wish would be great on both ends, whether you're the pirate who is going to board their ship and take all their stuff, or you were the person who were doing the trade runs and trying to get somewhere. They would both be awesome and great experiences. I mean, imagine traversing the open ocean on all the different trade routes in the world, trying to get to somewhere. I mean, I don't know exactly who these things would be from, who would commission these trips and give you the stuff to travel with, but I mean, maybe they're big empires or just NPCs looking for a job anyways, but it would be awesome, and then you could steal it and it would be awesome. So this is a great wish. Thank you very much for it, and let's get on to the next one. Now this specific comment was very well thought out, and but I want to focus specifically on number 7, a large map. Now, the size and detail of a map in a video game is something that has always really interested me, and Sea of Thieves has so much potential to be an awesome map. I wonder actually how it is going to work. It is one of the greatest mysteries of the game, even though basically everything is a mystery. But I really want to know how it's going to work. If it's just going to be like a basic map, if there's going to be different like areas where there's different maps, if each island has a map, or if we're going to have to chart the whole map of the world, how that'll work, how expansions will work, if there is expansions, because it is a multiplayer game. We will see how it is, but this is a very great wish. I want to know how it's going to work. This is probably on my top 3 list of things that I want to know about this game.
I'm Abstractacas, so Paladin, you asked me to do this. My wish is for large naval battles, whether that be 8-on-8 or something else. But yeah, that's it. Just want to see some naval battles, some large scale ones. It'd be interesting to see how those play out.
I want to be able to make my own flag. Sorry for yelling, I just really wanted to get my point across. Now this is a fabulous wish, and let me tell you why. It's short but sweet. It kind of blends in with the fact that you can create your own crew, and that is something that everybody wants to do in this game. They want to be able to have a crew, a ship, and an identity, and maybe even their own fleet, and you can just go in there and pound the crap out of the other fleets. That's what you want to do. That would be perfect for this game. So making your own flag would be able to make your own identity in the game and become a pirate legend. Thank you. Great wish. Also, I hope you'll get one character that you create, you make the character, and that's what you look like forever the whole time you own the game. Bracket, towns could have barbershops to change them, any features after initial creation. This is another great wish. What he's basically saying is that you create your character, and I'm assuming they're going to have awesome character customization, because that is important, but it's going to be awesome. You create your character, and that is it. That is what you look like forever. That is your character, and maybe you can change your hairstyle, that kind of thing, what clothes you wear, but that is your character. And something I'd like to add to this is possibly like scars or something that you get from battle, and maybe they get added, but that is hard to do. We can't really expect that. But that would be cool anyways. This is a great wish, and I think something that also could be added to it is permadeath or semi-permanent death in the game. But that would make things really complicated. I don't think that will happen, but it would be kind of cool. It would add a level of intensity, but then it would also really piss people off. So this is cool, and I don't know if that'll be added, but great wish, good wish. These wishes are awesome, people.
Yarr! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my Sea of Thieves wish. Now I want the landlubbers at Rare to give us a grand adventure with many stories to tell. But of course, for that we need a mighty tale to push us through our vigorous journey. And of course, only Rare can give us such a thing. I want this tale to push the world and its lore in a way that not many have accomplished, and give us a meaning and purpose as we loot hidden booty and we set sail to find the mysterious Kraken. That is my Sea of Thieves wish. I want to thank fellow Buccaneer Paladin Topaz for inviting me aboard his mighty vessel. I am LoyalPhoenix, and as always, keep our sailing, lads.
They could have different variations of skeletons, such as Skeletal Captain or a Hulk-like skeleton, which will need a lot of your crew to take down. Now, Krakens are definitely going to be in the game, I would assume, since there's all kinds of art about them and history. Skeletons, of course, as well, and I'm assuming sharks, because these are all things that we saw in the trailer or got some art about. But I think there's going to be a very strong focus on PvP, which is against other pirates, rather than characters or different creatures of sorts. Now, there will be different creatures, obviously, but you can only go so far with that kind of thing in a pirate world, because you're not going to have crazy things like trolls. Well, you could have trolls. I mean, Rare is very imaginative, and I don't think there's going to be a problem with coming up with all sorts of creatures, but I don't know how many they can actually put in. But different variations will be crucial, because you don't just want to fight the same thing over and over and over again. But I think pirates, like different players, actual players, will play a very big role in making that a good part. But good wish, different variations is very important, and I think we'll get that. I don't think we'll have to worry. I want to enslave other players in my ship and like a prison on the ships. Now, yes, this does sound a little grim, but it would be an awesome mechanic to have in the game. Now, I don't know if it's really possible, but I believe Star Citizen is working on something that is similar. Now, there's been no word on the devs if this is in the game or even a possibility. I wouldn't really imagine it is. However, it would be a very interesting mechanic to have in the game, because I can just imagine some of the situations you can find yourself in. If somebody boards your ship, they put you in the brig and they lock you away, or vice versa, and then what you could do with them, you could just make them walk the plank, maybe trade them to people to get money, do whatever. Maybe they have a bounty on their head and they have to come in alive. It would just be very interesting. Good wish, great wish, and I don't know if that would happen, but it would be very interesting.
I'm James Batchelor from RareReplayed.
And I'm Christopher Dring of RareReplayed.
RareReplayed is a podcast about Rare and all its games. Sea of Thieves. What do you want, Chris?
What I want from Sea of Thieves? I want Rare. It's that.
See, you joke, but yeah, that's what I want. I want Rare. I want rareness.
Well, you do want. I mean, there is a distinct feeling of what is Rare, a British feeling, and I do feel. I'm already looking at the game. I'm getting a bit of a Fable tinge, and I'm getting it's sort of reminiscent of Dreams, which is obviously the game that Greg Mayles started to make before Banjo-Kazooie. So I get the sense there's already a bit of rareness there.
And particularly, like, Britishness would be fitting, given that pirates, whenever you watch films, they're always like from the West Country or up north somewhere. They're always British.
Yes, pirates.
You've never had a London or American pirate.
Well, apart from Jack.
He's still got a British accent.
Okay. Does he?
Yes.
Can we go
watch the Pirates of the Caribbean.
I tell you what I want, and it sounds like a really stupid and lame thing to say, but but I want Rare just to do whatever it is they're doing.
Yeah.
I don't want to make any demands upon them. I don't want to say I want loads of guns. I don't want it to be free to play. I don't want it not to be free to play. I don't want any of that. I want them to do whatever it is they're doing, because we talked about this in all of our podcasts we've done on Rare Replayed. We've got the developers on, we've been talking to them about their games. Is that every game that Rare made, you think about it, Battletoads, Killer Instinct, Banjo-Kazooie, Conker's Bad Fur Day. This is a studio, Perfect Dark Golden, of course, Donkey Kong. This studio that constantly reinvents itself every time. Viva Pinata, even Kinect Sports. I know that not all the fans liked it, but you know, this is a studio that just does something new. Does something new each time, and each time it surprises us.
Yeah.
And maybe not Banjo-Tooie or the sequels, but generally speaking, when they create a new IP, it feels a bit rare. There's a bit of a British sense of humour to it, but it's completely just, you never imagined it. And if I sat here now and said, I want them to create a game that's like a cross between Banjo and Jet Force Gemini, I'd be disappointed, because that's not what I want at all. I want them to, whatever it is they're making, they're brilliant, they're geniuses, they're a wonderful studio, they're charming. Rare Replay suggests that they've got all the humour and love that we, you know, for their work that they've always had. I just want that. I want that. Whatever it is they're doing, just keep doing it.
I agree. I want something that feels new, feels like the start of something. People went into Perfect Dark expecting the spiritual successor to GoldenEye, and it turned out to be far better. People went into Nuts and Bolts expecting a third Banjo-Kazooie game, and it turned out to be something completely different. I want something that they can, if they want to, build upon, or as they so often do, not, and just bugger off and do something new.
Yeah, you think Greg Mayles went from Donkey Kong Country to Banjo-Kazooie, which I know they were both platformers, but they were so, you know, different and unique in their own way. And then he went from that to Grab by the Ghoulies, which was, again, it's a beat 'em up effectively, but I really love Grab by the Ghoulies. And then there was Viva Pinata, and then there's been Kinect Sports, and it's just, this is a studio that's just constantly different. So be different.
So that's it. There have been your 10 wishes for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed it. I'd like to personally thank Abstractacas, LoyalPhoenix, RareReplayed, and Falcon for coming on and sharing their wishes. It was awesome. Thank you guys so much. You guys are great. Of course, the links to all these guys, Twitters, YouTubes, everything to all of them will be in the description below so you can check them out. They do great stuff on their channels and content. I'd also like to thank anybody who's ever commented on any video ever of mine, because I love interacting with you guys and it just helps drive me, and I love hearing what you think. So let me know what you think about this video in the comments down below. What do you think? Do you think it was a great video? I know it is, but I just want you to say it so that I can validate myself. Anyways, what more wishes do you have in the game? What do you think? Do you like these wishes? What are you thinking, mate? What are you thinking? And yeah, so it's just been great. I don't think I'll do another one of these unless the game gets like delayed and then there's a lot more time to launch, but it's coming up, I guess. So thank you all so much for watching. I'd also like to personally thank everybody whose comments were featured in this video. Bell, Jack Wilson, Theater Does Rose, Win-Win, Team Build It, and Chris C. Thank you all so much for commenting. Thank everybody for commenting. If you like the video, make sure you like it. And from every single thing, Sea of Thieves, subscribe, because then you won't miss anything that ever happens. Thank you all for watching, and share it with your friends if you don't mind, because I would appreciate that. I'm sure they would like it too. Alright, peace out everybody. This has been Paladin Topaz with Sea of Thieves Central. And don't forget to live that pirate life.